All right. So, hello everyone. Very good afternoon to all of you. So, guys, in today's session, we are going to cover the all the important news from 1st of October till 7th of October. All right. So, let's quickly start the session without wasting any time. So, first news is PM Narendra Modi launched Bihar's Mukhyamantri Mahila Rozgar Yojana. Now, as we all know that before every election, one or two very you can say very uh, important scheme government launch just before the exam not elections, right? Now what is the reason? I believe you all have heard of the schemes like Ladli Behna Yojana, okay, in which financial incentives are provided to the women, okay. So let's see what kind of question can be framed here. So the Mukhyamantri Mahila Rozgar Yojana launched in Bihar 2025 aims to empower which target group? Farmers, women, youth or artisans. So correct answer very simple. It is Mahila. So women is the correct answer. Now what are the details? That is very important. So first of all, name of the scheme is very important. Okay, I'll be making the short notes here. So please mention the name of the scheme. What is the financial supports which is given under this scheme? That is 10,000 rupees each. To how many women? To 75 lakh women of Bihar. Okay, and that would cost around 7,500 crore for this entire scheme, right? Are every woman eligible for this? No. There are certain important eligibility criteria which you should remember. Okay, what is the criteria? That women must be a resident of Bihar, right? Age groups should be between 18 to 60 years. Okay, she should not be an income tax payer, right? Also, she must be a part of one of the self-help groups. So these are the eligibility criteria for the woman to receive this. How much money? 10,000 rupees. Okay. So these are some of the important things which you should know about this particular scheme. Got it? All right. Is it clear? Yes, no in the comment box, guys. So how many keywords you have to remember? Name of the scheme, targeted audience is women, eligibility criteria I have already told you, and how much money? 10,000 rupees to every woman. Okay. Now similar scheme like that, for example, in Odisha it is known as Subhadra Yojana. In Madhya Pradesh we have the Ladli Behna Yojana. Okay. In West Bengal we have what? Lakshmi Bhandar scheme. And in Maharashtra we have Mukhyamantri Majhi Ladki Bahin scheme. So just before the exam election, है ना, government try to see again. It is part of their strategy to win the election. Okay. So please remember, correct answer is B, woman. I hope it is clear. Yes, no in the comment box, guys. Those who are watching live. Chalo. Now, next news is Union Minister Sarbanand Sonowal inaugurated India's first Maritime Simulation Center in ISTC. Okay. So let's see the question. The Indian Ship Technology Center, inaugurated in September 2025, is located in which city? Chennai, Kochi, Vishakhapatnam, or Mumbai, guys? Quickly answer it. We have just told you. And if you don't know, let's see the news in detail, then you would understand. Okay. So, what they have launched? So, they have launched two things. First is Maritime Simulation Center. Maritime Simulation Center. Okay. And second thing, what they have launched is Indian Ship Technology Center. All right. Maritime Simulation Center they have launched where? In Chennai. And ISTC they have launched where? In Vishakhapatnam. So first of all, location becomes very important. Now, what does this Maritime Simulation Center do? Okay, so basically, it will train the new and upcoming cadets in collision avoidance, navigation control, engine troubleshooting. They are going to provide all these kind of training to the cadets in the Maritime Simulation Center. Okay, so training will be provided to all the new cadets. Now, what about ISTC then? ISTC is basically it. The purpose here is again what? The aim is to do shipbuilding in India only. So indigenous ship designing, research, consultancy, skill training, all these are the things which would be provided in the in Indian Ship Technology Center, which would be based out of Vishakhapatnam. Okay, so for Maritime Simulation Center, they have allocated 13.5 crore rupees, and for Indian Ship Technology Center, they have provided 305 crore rupees. Okay, so these are the two keywords which you should remember. So where they have based out of Vishakhapatnam. Is it clear? Can I get a yes no in the comment box? Those who are watching live, guys, please mention your name in the comment box quickly. Chalo. Next news is Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu inaugurated India's first AI-powered pilgrim ICCC at Tirumala Temple. What is ICCC? It is Integrated Command and Control Center. Why they have done that? Okay, so Karishma is there. Okay, very good. Now, why they have done that? Because see, nowadays you must have heard of the news that stampede has occurred in Mahakumbh also, recently in Bangalore during the RCB winning ceremony, and now one of the South film actor, he has gathered a big crowd where a stampede happened, many people died. So in order to avoid these things, especially in the religious places, they are creating this integrated command and control center, under which they will have AI based cameras, okay, and they will continuously do what? Monitor the entire crowd management. Okay, so that is the purpose. So what is the significance of this move? First of all, it will enhance the pilgrims safety. Those who are coming to visit the temple to have faith in God, to worship the God, at least they will have safety, right? Second thing is operational efficiency. Okay, if you have everything under your eyes now, you can easily manage things, you can avoid crowd to gather, you can avoid the stampede situation. All right, so India's first AI powered pilgrim integrated command control center was inaugurated at which temple? Kashi Vishwanath, Golden Temple, Tirumala Temple, or Jagannath? So, if you know the answer, please write it down in the comment box. This is very important. Now, let's see the news in detail and let's try to extract the keywords. Okay, so what they have done, India's first AI powered ICCC, where they have launched at Tirumala Temple. Where it is located? Andhra Pradesh. Okay, for what purpose? For crowd management. So the entire news has been converted into how many words? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So guys, using these 4 keywords, you can solve any MCQ. Very good, Karishma. Excellent. Okay. So correct answer is Tirumala Temple. Got it? Chalo. Very good. Next news is Himachal Pradesh Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve gets UNESCO tag. Now India has 13 biosphere reserve under the UNESCO tag. Okay. Now understand, any biosphere reserve is divided into 3 zones. One is the core zone, second is the buffer zone, okay, and third is the transition zone. Okay. So in core zone, it is highly regulated and there are very strict rules. You cannot, minimum human interference is required. You cannot go and fell the tree in the core zone. You would be punished, you would be put in jail. Okay. In buffer zone, you can do research and education related researches you can do in the buffer zone. In transition zone, You can open hotels, lodge, all these kind of things. Okay, now India in total has 18 biosphere reserves. Okay, and out of these, earlier it was there were 12 biosphere reserve out of 18 which were having the UNESCO tag. Okay, now it has been increased to 13, right? Is it clear? So let me tell you one thing, that UNESCO runs a program. What is the name of the program? World Network for Biosphere Reserve. Okay, so it has a program, it has an entire network of the biosphere reserve. Okay, and in which in India, out of 18, 13 are now under this UNESCO tag. So recently, which biosphere reserve in Himachal Pradesh was included in the UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve? Quickly answer it. A, B, C, D in the comment box. So correct answer is your Cold Desert National Park or Biosphere Reserve, which is based in Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so please remember this thing. So this entire news will be converted into UNESCO Man and Biosphere Reserve, new edition. New edition is the Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve, which is based out of Himachal Pradesh. Now, 13 out of 18 Biosphere Reserve are in the UNESCO network of Biosphere Reserve. Got it? So these are your short notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things you have to remember for this entire thing. Acha, one more news was there that two more wetlands from Bihar have been added into the Ramsar site list. So, Gokul Jalashay, which is in Buxar, and Udaipur Jheel, which is in West Champaran district of Bihar, these two have been added into the Ramsar list. Now, India has total 93 Ramsar sites. Okay, please remember this thing. India now has 93 Ramsar sites, and because of which we are first in Asia and globally we are at number 3 position. Okay. So please remember this thing. Chalo. So Cold Desert National Park. Next is PM Narendra Modi inaugurated BSNL's Swadeshi 4G network in Odisha. Okay. What is this Swadeshi 4G network? It means everything under this program, under this Swadeshi 4G network, government is going to install more than 77,500 mobile towers. Okay. And which network? BSNL. Acha, can anyone tell me BSNL comes under which category of PSUs? Can anyone tell me? Please mention in the comment box. In under which category of PSU BSNL comes? Those who know. The correct answer is category 1 Mini Ratna. Alright. Please remember these things. Also, the total outlay of this project is 37,000 crore rupees. Right? Chalo, let's see the question. So, BSNL indigenous 4G network core was developed by which telecom and R&D body? Okay, so these are the options. We'll see the news first, then we'll see the answers. Okay. So on the 25th anniversary of BSNL, they have launched this 4G Swadeshi network. Okay. Now the core network of this entire network, the core part is created by CDOT. What is CDOT? Center for Development of Telematics. Center for Development of Telematics, which comes under Ministry of Communication. And the entire infrastructure under this particular scheme, they are going to install 97,500 towers. And the total estimated cost is around 37,000 crore. And everything's come under what? The Bharat 6G vision by 2030. Okay. So under the Bharat 6G vision, which we want to achieve by the year 2030, following that, they have launched the Swadeshi 4G network. 4G network of which company? By BSNL. Okay, 97,500 mobile towers, and the total outlay is how much? 37,000 crore rupees. And where they will get this money from? They will get this money from the digital Bharat Nidhi. Okay, and this digital Bharat Nidhi is going to support the entire project. Okay, it comes under Ministry of Finance, Digital Bharat Nidhi. Clear? Please remember this thing. Chalo. Is it clear, guys? Any doubt you have, just write it down in the comment box. Any doubt, just write it in the comment box, guys. Okay, chalo. Let's quickly cover it. So C dot is the correct answer. Next news is third Unmesha International Literature Festival held in Patna, Bihar. Now, again, this is an event. For any event, just remember the name. Venue is very important. And the last part is what? What is the purpose? Okay. So, the third edition of Unmesha International Literature Festival was hosted in which city? Varanasi, New Delhi, Patna or Bhopal? Let's see the news in detail, then we'll see the answer. So, event is what? Unmesha. Okay. What was the venue? Patna, Bihar. Okay. And what is this Unmesha? It is a literature festival. Got it? So, three things you have to remember. No need to read entire stuff. Try to extract words from your entire news. Otherwise, इसकी PDF you would get in my Telegram channel. अच्छा, those students who are new and who are watching it for the first time, guys, I would be providing this entire class PDF in my Telegram channel, GA by Yash Sir. Now, guys, the main purpose of this session is now, if you read entire thing, if you try to memorize each and everything, that is not going to help you a lot. It is only going to create burden on your mental state. So try to extract the keywords from these news. Then only you are going to retain it for a longer period of time. Okay. My purpose here is to make the things easy for you. Okay. Correct answer is Patna. Achha, the entire festival was organized by the Sahitya Academy, which comes under Ministry of Culture. Okay. Chalo. Now next is the banking, finance and the economy related news. First news is Ministry of Finance kept the interest rates on small savings scheme unchanged for third quarter of financial year 26. Okay. Now what are the small saving schemes? Can you name any one or two small saving schemes? One is already given in this image. So schemes like PPF, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, National Savings Certificate, Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, okay, Kisan Vikas Patra. These are known as what? The small saving schemes. Got it? So please remember these names. Hai. Chalo. What is the purpose of these small saving scheme? Basically, these are government backed instruments, right? And the purpose here is to make ordinary citizen try to incorporate saving habit, okay, and in return government is going to give you some interest, right? So let's see, I've created one table also, you can take the screenshot for that also, right? So in which quarter were the small savings scheme interest rates last revised by the Department of Economic Affairs? So in which quarter, in which year they have done that? So let's first see the news, then we'll see the answer. So even for the third quarter, the scheme interest rates remain unchanged. And this is the seventh consecutive quarter. Okay, seventh consecutive quarter. Now you can try to go back and see the last revision happened in fourth quarter of financial year 24. Which month we are talking about? Fourth quarter of financial year 24. It means January, February, March of the year 2025. Okay, fourth quarter of financial year 24, right? So please remember this thing. Achha, all the deposits that are put by the people in this scheme, they are pulled into the National Small Saving Fund. Okay, chalo. So I have created one table here for all the important. You can see the small saving schemes, right? And I want you to remember few of them. For example, the Senior Citizen Savings Scheme. Okay, because in the exam they are asking that what is the minimum amount, maximum deposit you can do in this scheme. So for example, in senior citizen, you minimum is 1000 and maximum is 30 lakh. Okay. Similarly for people, and what is the interest rate right now? It is 8.2%, the highest. Second is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Okay. So the age limit here is, you can deposit the money till the girl child becomes 18 years. Now you can withdraw some money, but you can withdraw the full money after the girl turned 21 years. Okay. So minimum you can invest 250 rupees per year and maximum 1.5 lakh rupees per year. At least these two you should know. Okay. Clear guys? Yes, no? Chalo. So fourth quarter of financial year 2025. Okay. Now next is RBI launches scheme to speed up settlement of inoperative accounts and unclaimed deposit. Now guys, this is very important. Those who are watching, there are two terms mentioned here. One is inoperative account and second is unclaimed funds. Now they are in exam, they are asking question that which of the following best describe the inoperative account. Okay. See, inoperative account is an account. It can be a saving account or a current account where there is no transaction for 2 years. Please remember this thing. And what is unclaimed funds? Basically, it is a type of deposit. Okay, unclaimed fund means it is a type of deposit that remains unclaimed for 10 years or more. So please remember this thing. Now, what the government is doing, what RBI is doing here, they are going to transfer that money in a new category happening. So the RBI's new accelerated payout scheme for unclaimed deposit will be implemented under which fund? Contingency, DEA fund, NSSF fund or CRR. So let's see the news. So all the unclaimed unclaimed funds and inoperative account funds, right? They will be, and see the corpus, you can see how much is the value if people haven't claimed the money. That is around 67,000 crore rupees of inoperative funds and unclaimed fund. So government is going to use this fund, okay, for their depositor education awareness fund scheme, right? So I've already told you that many people, see what happened is many people have money lying in their bank account and they have not used it for more than 10 years, right? So please remember this thing. And these funds just keep sitting idle in the bank. So RBI has decided to transfer that money in the depositor education and awareness fund. Okay. Now, it does it mean that you cannot claim it? No, you can claim it even then. Okay. So please remember this thing. You can, if you want, you can claim it anytime through the bank. So don't worry about that. Clear? Chalo. But you should know what is inoperative fund, what is unclaimed fund. Duration is very important. And please remember, as of 2025, 67,000 crores. That is a big number. Okay. Chalo. Now next news is RBI revised norms for claim settlement related to deceased bank customer. Again, almost similar thing related with the previous news. The reason here, the what has happened is, so RBI has updated the rules for banks where when handling the accounts of customer who have died. Okay. Earlier, what was the problem? Let me tell you. Okay. Let's say if you are having, if the person does not have any nominee, no legal heir, so what the person has to do? They have to go to the court, get the court order, okay, get the certificate from them, then only they can get that money. So that process was very costly. Second, it was highly time consuming. So RBI says that no need to go to the court, just give us some identity proof or death certificate and you will get your money. And bank has to settle this thing within 30 days. And if bank is not settling it within 30 days, there is a fine. Okay. So let's see the news in detail. So as per RBI revised norms, bank must settle deceased customer claim within how many days? See, it is 15 days, not 30 days. It is 15 days. Okay. Please correct that part. Okay. So this is the main thing here. Settlement of claims in respect to deceased customer directions. RBI has issued that. It means that within 15 days they have to settle, do the settlement. But let's say if they fail and they didn't pay you, they didn't settle the amount within 15 days, what will happen? You will get interest. Okay, so there are penalties. So interest at bank rate plus 4% is the penalty RBI is going to put that bank up to. Also, let's say if you have locker or safety related custody, then you will get 5,000 rupees per day for delays from any bank. Okay, so these are the things which you should remember. Okay, chalo. 15 is the correct answer. The next news is SEBI launched Mitra platform to help investors trace inactive mutual fund folio. Just like we have read na, that a lot big amount of money is sitting idly in the bank and no one is claiming in that. Similarly, in the financial market, many mutual funds is inactive. No one is using that thing. So SEBI has launched a platform to help investors trace that inactive mutual fund. Okay. So let's say if someone has started mutual and then that person has died and we don't the his nominee don't know about that. Okay, so how is going to get the money? So he can use the Mitra platform, right? So what is Mitra? Mitra is mutual fund investment tracing and reconciliation app. Reconciliation app. Got it? So please remember the Mitra scheme of SEBI. So SEBI digital platform Mitra launched in September 25 is related to which financial instrument? So it is related with mutual funds. Okay. So just remember, make the short notes like this: SEBI, Mitra, okay, track inactive or unclaimed mutual fund, right? So this is the entire short words, keywords extraction from this name. Rest no need to read anything. Okay, save your time, be very efficient, be very effective in your exam. Okay, chalo. I hope it is clear, guys. Yes, no in the comment box. Those are watching live. Next news is SIDBI launched new scheme DIA to transform the MSME cluster. Now, I have already told you that under RBI there are different types of banks. One is scheduled commercial bank, other is your cooperative bank. Then we have what? Development bank, right? And we have payment banks, right? Now, under development banks, there are two or three different types of banks. For example, one is SIDBI, one is NABARD, and another one is the EXIM. Now, which sector they want to develop? SIDBI is focusing on the MSME sector development. NABARD is focusing on the agriculture and rural development. Exim Bank focuses on what? Export-led development. Okay. So, what recently SIDBI is what? Small Industry Development Bank of India. Okay. And it has launched a new scheme known as DIA, Development of Industry Association. Development of Industry Association. So, what is the purpose? So, instead, see what is happening there. Instead of only giving direct loans to individual MSMEs, what they are going to do is they are going to give the money to the Development of Industry Association scheme. Okay, DIA will be a group of many small industries which are working in the same sector or in the same area. So instead of providing money to the individual MSMEs, they will give the fund directly to the DIA, and then DIA is going to disburse it as per its requirement. Okay. So the DIA scheme launched by SIDBI primarily focuses on strengthening which sector? So correct answer is the MSME sector. Okay. So SIDBI has launched what? The DIA scheme, right? For what purpose? For B2B digital lending. Okay. So please remember this thing. Okay. Now how it is going to work? So I have already told you that cluster based development will be easy. Otherwise, if targeting single MSME will be very difficult, right? So instead of helping each MSME one by one, SIDBI will empower the local association who will form a DIA and they will get the money. Okay, so please remember the DIA scheme. So they are focusing on the MSME sector. Next news is RBI imposes 32 lakh penalty on Indian Overseas Bank. See, whenever RBI imposes fine, it does under basically two very important acts. One is the Banking Regulation Act of 1949 and second is the Payment and Settlement System Act of 2007. Under this, it basically applies different type of fines. Why? Because RBI has the role of a regulator and a regulator can impose fine. Okay, chalo. So in September 2025, RBI imposed a penalty of 31 lakh on which bank for priority sector lending non-compliance. Okay, so correct answer is the Indian Overseas Bank. Now, since we are talking about the priority sector lending, I am giving you one homework. Please check what is the priority sector lending target for scheduled commercial bank. What is the priority sector lending target of small finance bank? It has recently changed. I am also giving you the hint. And third, for the urban cooperative bank, what are the priority sector lending thing? These two have recently changed. Okay. So how are you going to make the note? RBI fine how much? 31 lakh on the Indian Overseas Bank for violation of priority sector lending. Okay, under which act? The Banking Regulation Act of 1949. Got it? So this will be your short notes. That is how you are going to make it. Clear? So Indian Overseas Bank is the correct answer. Now moving on to the next news. RBI imposed 2.7 lakh penalty on Muthoot Fincorp for ombudsman non-compliance. Now, before moving on to the news, I want you all to understand there is a scheme, very important scheme known as the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. Right? Now, RBI basically, this scheme was launched in the year 2021. Okay, and it has merged different types of ombudsman. For example, banking ombudsman of 2006, NBFC ombudsman of 2018. So everything was merged under the tagline "One Nation, One Ombudsman." Okay, so you can see ombudsman is what if you have any complaint again any bank or any other organization, you can go to the ombudsman and they are going to resolve it. Now the precondition here is that the ombudsman should resolve any case or dispose any case within 30 days. Also please remember this thing that they can give you monetary benefit also. Okay, so ombudsman can ask the bank or the NBFC to pay up the customer. Let's say if customer has suffered any kind of setback or they felt that the bank has cheated that customer, so give they can order the bank to pay up to 20 lakh rupees for the loss suffered. Okay, and since it is a tedious process, there is mental harassment also, and the people will feel pressurized. So additional 1 lakh rupees it can give as a compensation for agony and mental harassment. Okay, so please remember these numbers: 30 days, 20 lakh, and 1 lakh. Okay, is it clear, guys? Yes, no in the comment box. Chalo. So correct answer is the Muthoot Fincorp. So just remember make the short notes. Fine 2.7 lakh on Muthoot Fincorp, right? For what? For ombudsman violation, ombudsman norm violation. Make the notes in a linear format for now. It is going to help you to remember it for a longer period of time. So Muthoot Fincorp is the correct answer. The next news is Amazon Pay launches payment ka A to Z in India. See, it is a very simple thing, nothing much to explain here. It is a unified payments interface, right? Payment interface, right? So user will be able to manage bills, subscription, reminders, just like you can do in Paytm. Na? Similarly, you can do it with payment ka A to Z Amazon Pay. Okay, you can pay later also. So it is the initiative of which of the following? So Amazon Pay initiative, payment ka A to Z primarily revolves around which type of payment settlement? So correct answer is UPI. Okay. So just remember payment ka A to Z for UPI, integrated UPI platform of which company? Amazon. So it is a one-star news, and if you want to read it, read it. Otherwise, you can leave it also. Next news is Bank of Baroda signs MOU with TPREL to finance MSME solar projects. What is TPREL? It is Tata Power Renewable Energy Limited. So my short note would be Bob plus TPREL for solar projects. This is the MOU they have done. Got it? So under this, they can give loan also up to 10 crore rupees. That also collateral free, right? So please remember this thing. Chalo. Acha, can you tell me what is CGT MSE? CGT MSE, I believe you all have heard of this thing. Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises. What is the purpose of this organization? It basically provides guarantees so that loan up to a certain limit can be given without collateral. For example, under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, you can get collateral free loan up to 10 lakh rupees. Okay. So please remember this term CGTMSE. Okay. So which public authority approved Bank of Baroda to operate as a trading cum clearing member on IIBX? The correct answer is, who can give it? IFCA. Okay. Chalo. So please remember, just remember the MOU है ना, Tata Power, Bank of Baroda for solar projects up to how much? 10 megawatt. And they can get collateral free loan up to 10 crore. So 10 megawatt, 10 crore. Okay. Chalo. Achha, one more thing was that Bank of Baroda approved as trading club clearing member of International India Bullion Exchange. It is a type of, you can say, commodity exchange, which is in Gift City. So three things you have to remember. Now let's see awards. So Hurun Rich List. This report comes every month, है ना? Mukesh Ambani reclaimed the title of richest man. So Ambani versus Adani is already going on. Who will become number one and who will come at number two? So they both are interchangeably getting this place, है ना? So who topped the M3M Hurun India Rich List? So Mukesh Ambani, right? So just remember, Mr. Mukesh Ambani is number one. Second is Gautam Adani, and in women, Roshni Nadar from the HCL is the first and the richest woman. So just remember three things, no need to read anything else. Next is the appointment. Lieutenant General Virendra Vats assumes charge as DG of NCC, the National Cadet Corps. So who assumed charge as the 35th Director of Director General of NCC? So Mr. Lieutenant General Virendra Vats. Okay, please remember this thing. And name is very important. And he has succeeded Lieutenant General Gurbir Pals. Okay, well. And see, NCC is the world largest uniformed youth body. This is very important. This is a very, you can say, disciplined people. And I've seen many of my friends who were the part of NCC. They were highly disciplined, and in their career, some of them went into army, some of them went into the Indian police services. Clear? Chalo. Acha, you don't have to remember these stuff. Okay, what are the career highlights of Mr. General Vats? Okay, not required for your exam. Very important news. Very important news. 5-star news. Okay. Government appoints Shirish Chandra Murmu as the Deputy Governor of RBI. Right? Now, see, understand, in RBI, we have one governor. Who is the governor? Mr. Sanjay Malhotra. Right? And they are a deputy governor. So, who are the deputy governors right now? So, the deputy governor is Swaminathan J. Swaminathan J is one. Second is T. Ravi Shankar. Third one is M. Rajeshwara Rao. And last one is Poonam, Dr. Poonam Gupta, right? And Shirish Chandra Murmu will be appointed as the deputy governor. He is will replacing Mr. M. Rajeshwara Rao. Okay, so please remember this thing. So the answer is, who was appointed as the deputy governor effective 9th August, 9th October? Shirish Chandra Murmu. Okay, so Shirish Chandra Murmu, new deputy governor, and he is going to replace whom? Mr. Rajeshwara Rao. The remaining deputy governors of RBI are, you can read it from here. Clear? Chal. Very good. Very good. Now some sports related news. Mithun Manhas elected as the 37th BCCI president. Who was elected as the new BCCI president? Mithun Manas. Okay. So please remember the name Mithun Manas, 37th BCCI president. He has succeeded whom? Mr. Roger Binney. है ना? चलो please remember this name. अच्छा, vice president is still Mr. Rajiv Shukla. And take any match, Indian match, Mr. Rajiv Shukla will be sitting in the stand and watching the match from eternity. He is not getting replaced. And who is the secretary of BCCI? Devajit Saikia. So remember at least three names. Mithun Manas, BCCI president. Secretary is Devajit Saikia and vice president is Rajiv Shukla. Now one important release was Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. They have released a report, Environmental Accounting on Forest. So they have said that under this report that Indian forest cover has rose by 17,400 square kilometer. So which ministry released the Environment Accounting on Forest report? Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Now let's see what are the key highlights, right? So MOSPI has released the Environmental Accounting Report 2025. What was the main finding? Forest growth, number one. It has increased, right, by 17,000 square kilometer, 17k, right? And which state has the highest growth? Kerala. Clear? So please remember this thing. Okay. So two facts at least you should know. Highest is the Kerala, then Karnataka, and then Tamil Nadu. Maximum increase in forest area. Next, defense related news. Indian Navy signs 47 crore a contract with iRove for underwater drone. So you can see here underwater drone. Just like we are using for the air, we are also having drones for the water. Okay. So Indian Navy contract with iRove in September was for the supply of which underwater drone? Samudra, Matsya, Trout or Varun. So Indian Navy has signed an MOU with which? iRove. Okay. How much worth? 47 crore. For what? For underwater drone. Right? So please remember this thing. And they have asked for the supply of iRove trout. Achha, trout is the name of a fish. So those of you who are from Kashmir, okay, this trout fish is readily available in all the rivers of Kashmir. Very famous, the trout fish. Okay, so these are your keywords for this entire news. All right, chalo. It can go up to 300-meter depth, right? Now, one very important news was from the Indian Air Force that Indian Air Force retires MiG-21 fighter aircraft. One of the legendary fighter aircraft of our nation, MiG-21 is now retired. Okay. So, which indigenous aircraft is replacing the MiG-21 fighters? Rafale, Sukhoi, Tejas or Jaguar? So, let's see the news in detail. So, MiG-21 are now retired, replaced by which? So, it will be now replaced by LCA Tejas, replaced by light combat aircraft Tejas. Okay, so just remember this one, no need to read anything else. Clear? See, Tejas is the correct answer. All right. Now, ISRO and Schneider Electric extend partnership for space mission automation. Right. So let's see the question. ISRO has extended its automation partnership with which company? So correct answer is Schneider. See, ISRO and Schneider has been in partnership for quite long time. Okay, and Schneider has already helped supported ISRO in its mission like Chandrayaan 3, the Nisar mission of ISRO and NASA, right? So now ISRO has extended this partnership with Schneider Electric for the next 15 more years. Got it? Two things you have to remember, rest you don't have to remember anything. Next is Union Minister Dharamendra Pradhan launched book on Swami Vivekanand at Delhi University. So let's see the name of the book. So who authored the book Living the Vivekanand Way? So we'll see the answer. Okay, so the name of the book is Living the Vivekanand Way. The book is authored by Ananya Avasthi and Nikhil Yadav. So books and author name. These are the two things which you should remember. Clear? Chalo. So Ananya Avasthi and Nikhil Yadav, the Vivekanand Way. Now the most important news for this week. India has won the 17th Asia Cup. The proud moment for everyone, and you can see one very peculiar thing here, that there is no trophy. Kaha gaya trophy? Where the trophy has gone? So India decided not to take the trophy from the Punjab cricket, Pakistan PCB chief or whatever, the Asian Cup chief, है ना? He was a Pakistani fellow, so Indian decided not to take the trophy, right? So which country won the Asia Cup, claiming a record extending ninth title? So India was the correct answer, and they have defeated Pakistan. Okay, so please remember this thing. And the next Asia Cup will be hosted by Bangladesh in ODI format. Clear? So guys, this was all about the important news from 1st of October till 7th of October. I hope you have enjoyed the session, है ना? And if you have any confusion, you can mention in the comment box. I would try to answer it myself, right? Also, if you have enjoyed the session, do give me the like and do share the videos, okay? And the PDF of this class would be available at my Telegram channel, GA by Yash Sir. GA by Yash Sir. So do join this Telegram channel to get the access to all the PDFs. Chalo. I'll see you guys in the next session. Have a great day. Jai Hind.